society.
We are headed to a transformational event in Clyde Park, Montana.
Pennsylvania.
It's Sunday, and we're going to meet Luke, a friend of ours that does sweat lodges, and we are going to spend the day building his new sweat lodge on his new farm. So it should be pretty interesting, and also full of new cool information, like a traditional kind of Indian stuff, so culturally enlightening as well.
Hi, how's it going? Good, welcome you guys.
This is Cash.
Hi.
I'm Lynn, that's Cash.
I'm Cash.
Nice to meet you, Maddie.
Austin.
Nice to meet you.
You ever spend any time in the crazies?
A little bit. We're planning on spending a lot more now that we live out here. It's great though because there's nobody over there. It's just far enough from Bozeman where people from Bozeman don't want to go over there, so it's not totally packed with people.
Yeah.
And there's fairly limited access to it, so, and then they're just really harsh, so there's not a whole lot of like just day trippers or whatever going up there, so it'll be pretty cool. We need to cut twine. What, that long? Yeah, cut pieces of twine that long. We're basically going to cut all of these rolls into pieces of twine that are that long.
Adam, you're holding that. Let's cut those three right there to begin with.
You want to sit it?
And then we're going to put all this here. Then we'll start.
Where's the fourth one? Is the fourth one in there? Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, no, that's four. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, let me chop the scissors.
You got to hold that and hand it to me. When these come.
Okay.
No, not that one. Cut that one off right there. Okay. Right here.
Keep.
No, that one.
How many alcoholics does it take?
Here we go.
Alright, so you got the right length.
Cut.
I'll hold it up here.
Yeah.
And then cut underneath.
That was that's too long, but it's good enough right there. Right here. Cut.
Oh. So watch yourself there.
Yeah. Right there.
I want you to go that route, but she found one pretty seriously.
Oh my God, the sweat lodge. So if you're going to build a sweat lodge, you would want to have someone who grew up on a reservation and has knowledge of the Lakota sweat lodge ways, which we had somebody that did. And Luke is very disciplined, very knowledgeable, and very inviting. So he wants all the help he can get.
Tearing strips, buddy. Being part of this wonderful day. It's pretty freaking cool.
It is really cool.
I've been at peace all damn day. All day. Super grateful to be doing this.
This is obviously.
And that's an interesting structure. Looking at it without anything covering it.
Yeah.
And also, of course,
I think these strips are pretty on par. Yeah.
You're doing great.
Arts and crafts, man.
like what we talked about.
Teaching those middle schoolers.
That wasn't even tied here.
That's not tied?
No.
Okay.
But it's gonna be now. What was just put in.
Yeah.
No, that was my string. You were seeing.
That's our choke cherry right there.
We got a bunch right here.
One of the best surprises I've seen around. I'm not sure if I know.
Let's try it. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's try it here. You don't. You know what? You don't need to try that. Let's do rest of your ranch.
cutting down the certain types of trees, and we got the sweat lodge going in a certain direction and digging a hole, and you've got to have volcanic rocks so they don't explode when you make them red hot. And so we're putting the whole thing together. So this whole thing is a learning process for these young guys. They're excited, it's new, and I've been telling them the whole time it's just like a squeegee, and I'm gonna take that and rub it down them, and then we're gonna take a whole layer of their old evils off, you know, we're cleaning them, it's cleansing. And it was.
Take a rock,
Take a rock.
put it on the fire.
Any of them?
Yep.
Two?
Have you picked a rock?
Is this a good rock?
Yeah, you think?
Got a string?
We good?
Those are bad rocks that he's picking on.
Nah, these are the best ones.
Those are the best rocks.
Those are not the best ones.
Oh!
Firewood.
This is the fire tower. Without it, we don't have any fire. So funny.
Sure know what
There in the background, you might be able to hear the chanting. I'm not allowed to film any of the ceremony, but I made it through 3 rounds in the sweat lodge. Couldn't make it the 4th, probably die, but it was beyond cool. Just a crazy energy out here. It's a crazy experience through the whole day, being able to help build, to just being here, going through the process of healing and sweating out old, bringing in new. It's an experience that I'm never going to forget. The other guys are in there. They're doing great. Everybody's a little dizzy. Everybody's a little lightheaded, and it's just a really cool experience. I wish I could show you guys what's going on here, but it's just something that you'll have to check out on your own if you're interested.
You know, I'm raw. You know, it just it annihilates your ego. You know, when you're in there, you're half in panic because your face is burning off, your lungs are getting scorched, and then the next minute you don't know where you are. It's almost hallucinogenic, and the vibration from the drumming, and then it almost starts to sound like they're singing something else. And you know, I'm asking the universal life force to remove some of the cells in my neural network that go back and reproduce all my old that I want to get rid of. Victimization, judgment, you know, I don't need it. I'm going through life dragging these anchors, you know, it's like I got a set of little tiny anchors dug into the freaking earth behind me, and I'm not really free. I say I'm free, but I still got them. You know, how much further do I have to go for self-annihilation? I do all this stuff. You know, come on, take it. You took away drinking.
The whole process of building the thing, helping build the thing, seeing it go up, seeing it from bare dirt to from nothing to go up to that, and then spend like, what did we spend in there? Like 3 hours, and between everything, and then pray in there and see some pretty cool stuff, and just be able, man, I felt like I gave up a lot of, not gave up, well, yeah, maybe give up some, but a lot of healing type stuff was pretty evident. Just realizing how small you are, and just another little piece in the cosmic puzzle.
It's so good that you are taking steps toward it. I mean, you guys are putting in the effort looking for a spiritual solution.
Yeah.
So every time you take 2 steps toward it, it'll kind of take a half a step to you, or a step toward you. So by you doing that is your willingness and faith that there is a spiritual solution. So it helps to like manifest things. So as you reach toward it, it'll start to reach back to you more and more.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. It's one of the ingredients into a cool, spiritual, sober life that I've chosen here. And if you're in Montana, you need to be doing this stuff, you know? Why wouldn't you? And so now we're part of the team here, you know?
Yeah.
In fact, we're going to bring some resources to them because we're good at that. We're bringing back some church benches.
I mean, the biggest thing that I've learned from being with Dean this whole summer, and we were talking about it yesterday morning, was just how much he gives back to people and in this program and everything. And you talked about it in your interview and everything. Is you know, it's crazy how cool of life it is just because you get to interact with people that are on the, you know, searching for the same things that you're searching for, or just being kind to people that may not be on the same path or on the same level that you're at, but you know, you lead by example in so many ways, and whether or not you recognize it at the time, you know, you may be given, you know, you may be showing them a way towards their own solution, or maybe you're just a part of what's going on in their life at that point in time.
They almost died. We made it a little hotter than normal. And I think Austin probably saw his own death in his mind. But anyway, it ended up being a transformational experience for most of the guys. I should say all the guys, because it probably it brings people closer to who they really are. The Native Americans say that during the sweats, your ancestors will speak to you. Hadn't happened to me yet. I have different experiences in there, but I think these guys may have talked to some people in their family from long ago, and I think it was healthy. New beginnings. So they learned about a sweat. They committed to it. They opened their eyes to nature, to different ways of doing things, and maybe some deeper truths about themselves. And it's raw.
What's in the society?